Welcome back, everybody. We've got Central Michigan this week. I'm feeling pretty confident. Last week, we weren't expecting much going into the game. We were down by a plethora, by a ton of touchdowns. I think it was a 21 or 28 point lead, and we brought it back within 7, gave our offense an opportunity to tie it. We couldn't capitalize, but they were 15, 16 higher overall than us. So with that being said, I'm actually relatively pleased with how last week turned out despite the loss. And hopefully we can continue that here against Central Michigan. And we're going to jump right into this. I think we're just going to stick in our ways again. I am still waiting to pull out the final alternate jersey. It's an away one. I think it'll either be next week against Western Kentucky or the following against Iowa. They're both on the road. Leaning towards next week. I don't think this is the game, though. So next week is also a night game. I just think pulling out the alts for a night game could be kind of cool. And we're both just going to stick in our normal home and away kits. And let's try to get our first win of the season. Let's try to avoid going 0-12. And we are starting this game off by kicking it off. And nobody's really in their crowd either. I feel it though. And they're going to be let out by Joe Labas. I don't know how to say that. Labas. But we're going to try to wreak some havoc on him today. Ooh. Was that Blair Stewart with the pass breakup? Really should have been a pick. I suppose we'll take that. Good crossing route. Solid gain of 5. Yet again, we're back at this third down crossroad area where we just have really struggled this year. And if we can find a way to get him off the field here. Oh, we can't. We take a horrible angle. And we finally wrap up after a long gain of 17. And they're going to be in the hurry-up offense. We saw this last week a lot with UTSA. And there they've got another solid chunk play to set them up with another first down. Way to meet him there by Turpin. I think I'm actually going to stay on Turpin. We have kind of struggled on the sideline, but it doesn't matter. They're just going to keep it on the ground. And we're back to this third down that we dread so much. Because it has just been an area where we cannot get stops. It's a screen! And it's incomplete. They're going to be forced to take a relatively long field goal here. About 50? 48-ish? Can't really tell. I think it's at the 40, so 50-yard field goal, and it sneaks in. Dude's got a leg on him. Carmazzi, our kicker, sure as hell doesn't. Would never be able to dream of making that. Not allowing a touchdown there is a win in my book. So when was the last time that happened? It's boom or bust with our defense, really. I think the only time we get stops is kind of like random weird turnovers, which doesn't happen too often at all. We're actually just going to audible to an inside zone here. See how their run defense fares against Mr. Leon Riddick today. And that last play didn't really go anywhere. Do I want to stick in this play action slide play? I kind of don't. I don't really have many better options. I may just audible and rock with this run here. And we get about 6 from that, setting us up with third and far more manageable. Leon stays in the game here. for a big third down run, and he gets it. And already Leon is banged up. That's kind of been one of his biggest stories this year, is that he has been very electric when he's actually out. Stepanovic holds on. I kind of threaded the needle there. I really wanted to pass lead it out a little bit more, thinking Jeffrey was going to continue picking up speed. That defender stayed right in the mix, and Rashad can only get one. And Stepanovic holds on through tough contact. I needed to get that ball off a lot earlier. It was a delayed reaction on my end, without a doubt, but it still works out. And Casey Rashad is brought down in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. We may not be seeing a lot of Leon Riddick today, it seems. And that ball is just off target. Ty Washington was wide open. Plays like that are just killing us. Can Cutrera hold on? And that ball is also off target. We're at the 50, but it's almost an impossible 4th and 12. We're gonna try to punt and really pin them here. Should be a solid punt. Should bounce up and okay. That was a pretty good punt. Keep them at the 11-yard line. And let's try to bend but don't break again, guys. And that was a big 5-yard loss. And this is Heisman difficulty. I made sure that the CPU didn't change it on me because they like to do that as I keep getting blown out. So I check before every single episode when starting these games. And you just don't really see the Heisman CPU do that too often. I'm sure they'll make up for their mistake. And we need a big bat down here. And Blair Stewart can't hang on. Not horrible to drop that, I suppose. We may actually just end up getting better field position with the punt. Yeah, it looks like we should. So I guess it's not bad in the end. And we start this drive off at the 44. Very good field position. And I may consider doing a play action because they are pressing. If we can get Boutte can cook here. It won't be Boutte, it'll be Ty Washington. I accidentally pressed A. Could have easily gotten a couple more yards out of that had I not done the possession catch, but I was a little fearful there was going to be some contact. And he has shown us a couple times that he likes to drop it in contact, despite being our best tight end, without question. And Leon is going to check back into the game here. And it's going to be a halfback screen, or mountain halfback screen. That's a good pass. With a good spin to get a couple more out of that. And Rashad now checks into the game, and he's going to get this touch on first down and gets nada. Zilch out of it. Not the biggest Casey Rashad fan. I gotta be honest with you. And they're sending heat. We gotta get this ball out of here. I had no time to even breathe in the pocket. And it looks like they're sending a bunch here. Only one safety back there. Oh, bad read. And we'll look to just tie this up. 30 should be somewhat makeable. It's moving pretty fast though, and we're from this hash. And it looks like it's going to be another miss. No! We make it. Okay. Oh, that meter. Even on a 30-yarder. Did you see how fast that was moving? I swear, that was zooming. But we somehow tie it up. We wanted a tutty there, but we'll take 3. And it is a 3-3 ball game. All right, defense. Let's keep up this good work we have. Not like that. Not like that! And it's a one-play, 75-yard touchdown because I whiff on the tackle. That was abysmal. That was all my fault, too. I absolutely whiffed and took a horrid angle with the safety and left nobody back to defend. And just like that, they have reclaimed the lead in a exclamation point play. So now we're forced to answer yet again. Offense did not get much of a breather there. Excuse me, I mean to sniffle on camera like that. Allergies have been killing me, and oh my god. Star player Leon Riddick goes down with an injury after the catch. You hate to see it. You really do. When he is out there, our offense really revolves around him. Run to set up the pass. And if he's going to miss this game, this just got far more difficult. And I opt to just hand that off, and we don't get much back from it. That corner was just kind of creeping down on that bubble a little too much for my liking. And Marco Bars nearly throws a pick. And this is pretty big. This could get out of hand. Nope, we do convert there. Very big conversion. We do not want to give him the ball back this early. Leon's back out there already, so I guess it was just a little stinger. I know his injury risk is already pretty high, but we're going to keep feeding him the ball. We have to. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've seen some things we've liked on defense outside of that huge gash play on the last drive. The defense has played okay so far. Oh, that's coming back, isn't it? Very unfortunate holding call on DeJuan Fitzsimmons. And that hold is going to back us up to the 44. Good timing there. Last time we ran that play, I threw it too early. We waited just for that double move. Very excellent. Leon makes a man miss and gets another Tri-C first down. We're going to keep this on the ground here. They were too focused on the bubble. And that's a solid gain of 7 for Rashad. I think I'm going to hand this ball off to Leon. Now that he's back in the game. Try to cut it up here. And it should be inches. They do have some bodies on it, but we're going to try to sneak it, and we get it, thankfully. Oh, I didn't... Growling in frustration that I hit A and not X. That would have possibly been the touchdown we need. But no worries, Jesse Cutrera cleans it up. And just like that, we have a tie ball game yet again. And this has been some pretty good back and forth action all around. Can we force a fumble? We can't, but we do wrap them up to 16. Force them to go 9 more yards than just letting it bounce out or taking a knee. And wrap him up in the backfield for a 3-yard TFL. And that was Juan Hook. Oof. An arid ball there from Joe Labas. And we got a big break there. That would have been a big first down. We have a chance to get him off the field. Will we be able to capitalize? Now we're going to run it. Right up the gut, and we are all over it. And they're going to be forced to punt. I'm very pleased with how the defense has looked. Outside of the huge gain, but that was kind of my fault. It wasn't kind of my fault, it was my fault, but outside of that play, our defense has seemingly came to play today. We just got to play some complementary football, and we'll achieve that by not doing plays like that. This is an interesting concept. I don't think I've ran this before. Well, Ben Jackson drops it. There was a lot of pressure coming. Had to get that ball off quick. And we don't make the best read. What's new? Leon is wide open. Leon has a huge gain here. Down to the Central Michigan Chippewas 19-yard line. That's kind of sketchy. Nick Boutte down to the 4-yard line. A big 15 yards for Boutte right there. We're knocking on the doorstep. Let's try to punch this in with Rashad. And Rashad is just short. Of course he can't get in through that huge hole there was. And now Sewer Rich comes out. Try to clean it up here. And he does. Sewer Rich gets a touchdown. I think that is Sewer Rich's first touchdown of the season. Happy for him. And we are out to a 17-10 lead here. Much of this is thanks to the defense. We just need to have them continue to play like this. And I believe we get ball at half. So another stop here would be huge. It's a good 6 yards from that. Oh, not sure if that was a bubble or just a wide out screen. Couldn't really tell. And Labas is brought down for a 1-yard loss. And we have an opportunity here to get off the field. They're coming out in 5 wide. Oh, Hemphill cannot force the incompletion. Labas threaded the needle and got away with it. Hemphill is all over that for a big TFL there, though. And let's see how we look in man coverage against these guys. Good play for another TFL, brought down for a loss of 1 on that play. We're going to rock with the cover 6 here. We need to get these guys off the field. Good pass breakup. Whew. Juan Hook? That was Juan Hook. We cannot ask for a better start than this from our defense. We're going to call a fair catch. Not going to get lit up there. If we can score here too and get the ball at half. Leon with a big first down there. Do we want to call another play here before the 2-minute warning? I think we do, and I think we want it to be a run. We just get it off in the nick of time, and we pick up probably 2 or 3. Here we go, coming out of the 2-minute warning. We're going to throw across the middle to Jesse Cutrera, who picks up 5, I believe. We're going to call this sail play, see how they're going to guard Rashad and Washington. Ty Washington really needs to hold on to that ball. The pressure was screaming at me. I barely got it off. It was a good pass. And he just cannot hang on through contact. And we're going to be forced to punt. I really can't justify going for it here. And it's a not great punt. Stays in bounds, but this should be a solid return. And they get the ball all the way at the 35 with plenty of time. Oh, that was ugly. That was very ugly all around. Not a good offensive possession by any means. Now a pick here would be huge. We can't get a pick. I thought I gave him just enough room to where if he passed, I could swoop back in. And we're cooked over the top. No! We forced the deflection. Marquise Adai saves us. And we're going to force a punt. Now we've really got to expect or ponder the idea of a fake coming. It doesn't, thankfully. That would have been the spot to do it, though. We get lit up. Probably should have called a fair catch there. And we now have the ball back. 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. Let's try to get this going. We're going to call hurry up offense. We're going to call this stick play, I think. And Jeffrey can't hang on through contact. That was a pretty good ball, to be honest. Casey Rashad back out here again. I like Leon on this play, though. It's unfortunate. Doesn't matter. Rashad has enough space. We're going to get out at the 44-yard line. We're going to try this slot fork. Jesse Cutrera catches a dime from Marco Bars. That was perfect placement on the ball. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to throw it away here. I don't see anything I liked. I kind of got out of the pocket a little too early, unfortunately. Now we are in we're a little bit out of field goal range, I think. So if we get a couple more back here, we taste it down. We're going to call a timeout here and try to get a good play call, possibly convert. Just do not force anything stupid. Way to adjust the body. We're going to call another timeout there. Touchdown! Touchdown! Jesse Cutrera makes a great adjustment on the ball, and we take a 14-point lead before halftime. And we do get the ball at half, I believe, if I am not mistaken. We really do not want to give up a big play. And they're actually just going to keep it on the ground. If he would have broken that one, he would have been gone. That was very scary. And they're actually just going to kneel it, take it to half. Wow. That was a fantastic first half for the defense, for the offense. Everybody was clicking, and we need to continue this into the second half. All right, and we get the ball to start this second half. This first drive is going to really, really be very important. We need to execute. And the ball is incomplete, forced out of Leon Riddick's hands there. Let's get back to the run game. Leon is a little bit rested after half. He has a severe injury risk. And Casey Rashad will come into the game for this big third down here. And we're stuffed. This is super bold. We get the first down, though. It pays off. That was very, very bold and somewhat of an unrealistic play call. But I felt as if it was kind of detrimental to the future success of this game. That very nearly could have been picked. I'm playing way too nervous right now. Not good so far. Not good. We do it again, and we're short again at our own 44. And I am going to line up to go for it. Casey Rashad's out here. Ball's at essentially midfield. Can he get it? He's stopped just shy. And we turn the ball over at midfield. They're in excellent field position. That was not how we wanted to start the second half on offense. Bad decision making on my part. Bad passing on my part. Not good reads all around. And they pick up a first down. And not getting it there on fourth set them up in fantastic field position. Already at our own 34 after that. And he sheds Martin Wentz, but we do bring him down for a 1-yard gain. This is interesting. What? Why is that a penalty? They called a hurry-up offense and we're all scrambling back to the line? What the hell? Thankfully we get a sack there, but that penalty did not make any sense. Nobody was set. We're all scrambling back to the line of scrimmage. Oh no. This guy's wide open underneath and a failed third down stop as I'm too focused on the deep threat when I'm supposed to be covering the middle. Horrible work by my user. And they're going to be looking at a 3rd and 1. And we're going to be sending the house. Hemphill cannot get there and they score. And just like that, it's a 7-point game. We really wanted to come out and extend our lead as we got the ball at half. Couldn't make it happen. And now we really got to make it happen. Because on that drive, it seems they kind of figured out what to do against our defense. Casey Rashad gets a big 14-yard pickup there. We're going to have Stepanovich on a jet touch, going to the wide side of the field here. It's going to be very dependent on what that corner does over there. Can we get out? We do, but he slows us down, and we end up getting 7 from it. We're back at the 44-yard line, the spot we failed to convert at before. We get it there. Rashad thankfully holds on, even though he was slightly gassed. And Wayne Crook is going to check into the game. It appears Leon's day is most likely over. We can't cut it up. Our blocker just can't pick that defender up. Now we've got Ty on a double move and Boutte. This is interesting. And we can't get it to Boutte, and we're looking at a 3rd and long. They're looking to get back in this game here. Stepanovic. Great route. I saw that defender completely out of position, running the wrong way. Felt I could thread the needle, and we do. For a great pickup, and Casey Rashad makes a nice cut upfield for 9. And we'll see how the RPO bubble looks here. Cutrera, go Jesse, go Jesse! Jesse is out at the 1-yard line. We're gonna try the jet pass. Will Stepanovic be able to punch it in here? Ben Jackson needs to pick him up. Jeffrey cuts in, and he is in. We have extended the lead back to 14. Here we go. Defense. We need you. We need the defense to look how it did in the first half. And that's not necessarily it. I can't hit the right gap with Turpin. They are up near midfield just like that. It's a pick! Devon Rattay! They make a big mistake. We've got the ball in excellent field position. We need to capitalize. Only get 2 there on first. We're going to try a play action here. Our play action has not been very successful, and it doesn't look like it's going to be here. We're going to have to throw it away. No blocking at all. And this is a huge 3rd down. And Boutte is stopped just shy. We're going to try it. We are going to try it. We have to. And we're stuffed. And they have the ball in excellent field position yet again. We cannot capitalize on great field position. That is just not complimentary football. Bad play calling on my end. And at this point, I really don't deserve to win. We're going to be entering the 4th quarter with a 14-point lead, but they are driving, and they want back in this game. We need another defensive stand. We've called on the defense so much this game. They've made some great plays, some great stops. The offense has really this second half has not been very good. We do have 1 touchdown, but we fail on 2 4th down conversions this second half. And they are knocking on the door of bringing it back within 7 here. And great block, and they have. And right now, this is the biggest possession of the season. Leon checks back into the game here. Leon doesn't want to miss a big series of downs like this, and he gets 8 for us. And we're going to put chew clock on. This could bite us if we aren't successful. We get a first down there. Job is far, far, far from finished. And we get a false start on Ty Washington by calling the audible. I should have just stuck in the RPO and ran out of that. It's mistakes like that that are going to cost us. And we have made a plethora of them this second half. And it's intentional grounding. We are throwing this game away. We have thrown it away. It's going to be 3rd and 26. The pressure was coming. I thought I got out of the box. I evidently did not get out of the tackle box. And we get 4 back, and we're forced to punt with 4 minutes and 15 to go. And putting shoe clock on there might have just bit us. And they are in excellent field position. They're at the 50 already. We have absolutely thrown this away. Nobody is to blame but myself and my terrible play calling. Terrible decisions. 2 bad penalties. 2 bad failed 4th down attempts as well. And this 3rd down here is big. And he's wide open on the sideline. He's just wide open. Way to lock up, defense. We wrap them up after a well-fought-for 5-yard gain. We're going to send a blitz here. We have no other choice. I'm going to try to get on Hemphill. Open. They're just going to run it. And Martin Wentz can't bring him down, and he's still going. Fights up to the 12-yard line. This may be a very good run of 9 yards. We almost have to consider letting him in here. And we do. So now we're going to, after blowing a 14-point lead here, we have an opportunity to redeem ourselves. Wow. This would be a heartbreaker. A field goal is almost off the table unless we're at the 10-yard line, essentially. So we're going to really need to get down there if we even want a field goal. Oh, I need to take chew clock off. And Casey Rashad can't hold on. Casey makes a good possession catch, falls forward for the first down. That was huge. Jesse Cutrera holds on. His 9th catch for 100 yards. We're going to call this sail play again. See if Rashad can get out here. And he does. He makes a beautiful catch on a slightly inaccurate pass to take us into enemy territory. And we're actually going to keep the ball on the ground here. It's just trying to kind of catch him off guard. A decent pickup of 6. No hurry up offense just yet. We've got all 3 timeouts. Good first down by Ty Washington. And we're at the 35, so this is far from field goal range. We need about 20 more yards to get into a comfortable position. And thankfully we're out of the tackle box there. Had to get rid of it. We're going to flip this sail play to the other side, try to get Casey Rashad out there. Oof, that was threading the needle a little too much. And coach wants us to keep it on the ground. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. We're not in field goal range. Can Boutte hold on? And he can't. A 52-yarder. I mean, there's no way I'm going to hit this. Yeah, what? And now they're going to win it easily. They're in fantastic field position. 2 timeouts. I should have just gone for it. I knew I wasn't going to make it. I don't know what I'm thinking. My play calling and decision making in this second half has been absolutely abysmal. I let the pressure get to me. That's all there is to it. This is all on me. I have single-handedly thrown a 14-point lead in the trash, and we are about to blow it. We do blow it. Oh, Miguel Torres with a good pass breakup. We cannot afford to give up plays like that. And he drops it. And they're going to punt it. Okay. They're probably going to pin us. We have 37, it'll be probably 30 seconds and change. I'm so nervous I can't even speak. Not a good kick. We're at the 34. And by the grace of the Triceratops, we have the ball back. Nick Boutte. We're going to call a timeout there. We need a big play because I think we were at the 35 before, and that was a 52-yard field goal, and it was physically impossible. The only way we are in field goal range is if we are somehow under the 20. Stepanovic holds on through contact, and we're going to call another timeout, leaving us with 1 remaining. So now we're going to have to play. We're going to have to play pretty smart. Do not want to waste that last timeout. We're at the 38, just like that. Ty Washington. We're going to have to call hurry up here. We don't have much time. Stepanovic! We're going to call a timeout. A 29-yard field goal. A chip shot. They're going to try to ice us. I have nothing to even say. and this game's going to overtime. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. I'm sad. We have won the coin toss. And we elect to play defense first. That's just absolutely heartbreaking. We need to play big here. Good pass breakup. I can't believe I missed that. The first one was very believable, but a 29-yarder. I thought that was in the bag. And a good tackle to force 3rd and 2. And they convert, and it's 1st down. I have single-handedly played disgusting. This is very embarrassing. I'm sad. I'm ashamed. And they walk right in. So we have to score here. We have to score a touchdown, or they have pulled off one of the better comeback wins. Leon Riddick checks back into the game here for OT. He's going to get the first touch. Finds 4 yards there. Jesse Cutrera gets all the way down to the 4. And we're actually just going to run this. They're leaving a huge gap up the gut. And we march right in to answer them. It was a great offensive possession. Now the defense needs to step it up. Oh, right. We get the ball here. I totally forgot how the rules actually work. And we're stuffed. Let's see if the bubble looks open. It looks like we may be able to pull it off. But I don't know. An inside zone is looking tasty right now. Not as tasty as I was thinking. Only 5 back. I'm going to try this drag under. Boutte finds a good hole over the middle. And that puts Marco Bars over 400 passing yards on the day. That's not a good run by Leon. Ty Washington makes a good grab and a good pickup of 9 to make it 3rd and much more manageable. Jesse Cutrera scores again here in overtime. They want us to go for 2. Why is there no? We're going to have to call a timeout. I mean, I don't want to go for 2. What? Is this a joke? All right, well, we're being forced to go for 2 here. There's no formation or anything. And Stepanovic drops it. I didn't want to go for 2. There was no special teams or kicking formation anywhere. I had to burn a timeout, and I even spent the second one looking for it. And if we lose because of that, I'm going to be livid. It's over. We've lost. We have literally lost. I don't know why they're going for 2 here. We're going to call a timeout. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They would win if they kicked PAT. That makes 0 sense to me. and they win it. Just like that. I don't understand why there was no option just to kick the PAT and they forced me to go for 2. I looked through all of the options, formation, personnel, everything. It was not in there. Had to call a timeout because I spent so long looking. I tried looking after the timeout, still not there. They would force me to go for 2. Stepanovic can't hold on a ball that he really should have held on to, and we've lost. We blew a 14-point lead and lost in overtime. Not only am I extremely angry and frustrated that I was not able to kick there and that I had to go for 2, I am very upset with myself that I made some really, really bad decisions on 4th down 2 times in the second half when we had a lot of time to, if we would have just punted and tried to contain or something, but we gave it to them 2 times in great field position, and I missed 2 kicks. The first one was really a 52-yarder that was virtually impossible. The second one was a 29-yarder, and I missed out on an opportunity to win that game. And we really should have won that game. That missed kick was really bad. It was really embarrassing. That hurts. And like I said, I'm embarrassed. I'm devastated. There's not even words to describe how I'm feeling right now. It's just really unfortunate. That's how we're going to spend our coach points. Put 1 on the O-line and 1 for most influential for DBs. And that's one of the most heartbreaking losses. And we dropped to 0-10. We deserve to lose that game. I deserve to lose that game. Missing the 29-yarder in the 2 4th downs. Blowing the 14-point lead. Jesse Cutrera gets MAC Offensive Player of the Week. He had a fantastic game. Marco Bars played exceptional as well. 400 passing yards and no interceptions. And we have some commits. Case Faharn is verbally committed. Tyreek Dunham is verbally committed. And Kenya Donahue, who is a bust, but has pretty good stats. 81 hands, 85 speed, 88 excel. I like him. I think he's going to be very good despite the bust. Tyler Powell has verbally committed to UAB. That's unfortunate, but let's not let UAB steal another one of our guys. We're going to soft sell. Can we get playing style and proximity to home? And playing time, yeah, I think this should work out very well. Is there any that has conference prestige and playing style and proximity to home? And that one does, but that only lines up with a C- for us, whereas this lines up with an A+ despite not being interested. I think this is going to be the better option. And the pitch results are +4, so that I think that worked very well. We're going to offer him a scholarship, Newcomb. And then we're going to contact friends and family. And let's try to get Nelson as well. We'll do 10 there, and then where can we put this last 10? Maybe Ron Mechie can get some more points. And that's how those points will be allocated. But we got some big recruits this week. Case Faharn, Dunham, and Donahue. All players I think will be very good for us. We've got Western Kentucky coming up, who are a pretty solid opponent. So that will be an interesting game. I think that last one was our last chance to really win. Western Kentucky is going to be very, very hard. And Iowa's pretty much impossible. So it looks like we are going to go 0-12, most likely. But we have some good recruiting news, thankfully. We've got a lot of the players we really, really wanted, too. So next season is going to look far different. I hope that loss was entertaining to you guys, seeing me absolutely choke away that lead in that game. But that's going to do it all for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next one.